Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to Best Outkast Songs. This is by Amiri. We're going to do the best. And then somewhere down the line, we'll do the worst. I told him I was going to do it this week. Shout out to Amiri, by the way. He showed love on the channel, so we're going to show that love back. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Make sure you tell him I sent you. I'm doing this for you, brother. You pointed it out to me, and I'm waiting on that Tupac video too. I'm waiting on that Tupac video. But anyways, though, shout out to Amiri, man. You already know, man. When people show love on the channel, we gonna show that love right back. It's no faking. It's no fuckery and no faking over here. We show love to anybody that show love over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a comment, you know, you ain't gotta subscribe. It can just be a little comment, a little like here and there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta say a lot, man. But you know, if you show love over here, we gonna show that love right back. So yeah, man. Shout out to Amiri. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Best Outkast song. Let's get it.
Alright, so boom. After disrespecting a lot of Outkast tracks in my worst Outkast songs video, it's time to show them some love and talk about all of the songs I do enjoy. I actually have more tracks that I like than I dislike when it comes to them. For this ranking, I listened to 99 songs from their Southern Playalistic album all the way up to Idlewild. And out of 99 songs, I enjoyed 55 of them and I didn't enjoy 44. So let's talk about the 55 songs that I rock with. I have no songs in the Guilty Pleasure tier, but I do want to explain something about this tier real quick. So as you see in the explanation on the screen, as the best songs video are me talking about the songs I do like. A Guilty Pleasure song is a song that I can admit is trash, but I still enjoy it anyway. Since I've started my song ranking series, I have reviewed 1,186 songs. Out of that 1,186, only 83 songs I think have been bad. And out of that 83, 72 I didn't like, so I consider them whack. And 11 I did like, so I consider them a guilty pleasure. The reason why when I do these videos, there's hardly ever a song in the guilty pleasure tier is because it's very rare that I even consider a song bad in the first place. And it's even more rare that I think it's bad, but I still like it. A lot of artists don't have bad songs for real. They just have a lot of mediocre or boring songs. In Outkast's case, they have 99 tracks and I only think 2 are bad. But I'm not about to get rid of this tier. So if anyone who regularly watches this series is curious on why the guilty pleasure tier is empty most of the time, that's why. Moving on to the decent tier. These Outkast songs are tracks that I may not have them at the top of their discography, but they're still enjoyable songs. These are the ones that I will say are just cool, but I have them on my Outkast playlist since they're more enjoyable than non-enjoyable.
Okay.
This is the very first Outkast song to have a feature on it that wasn't a member of the Dungeon family. Before this point, every credited feature was always CeeLo Green, Big Gib, Cujo, Timo, or Witch Doctor. But then we got the Wu-Tang legend himself, Raekwon, on this one. But even with that, I'm one of those people who thinks Raekwon had the worst verse on this song. He had the flow, but what he was talking about and the actual lines themselves, like half of this dude's verse wasn't interesting. I'm actually surprised some people think he had the best verse. There's got to be something that I'm missing because although the rhyming was cool, ain't no way y'all think he had a better verse than Dre or Big Boy.
I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you on that one. Hey, Raekwon the chef is, Raekwon the chef, boy, that's a bad motherfucker, but let me just be real. I don't think he had the best verse on that song. Nah, he kind of took the song away a little bit. I agree with you on that one. I think that's just East Coast and Wu-Tang niggas that's telling you that shit. Like a casual just listening, yeah, the flow is disrupted. If you hear something in the background, it's they cutting down trees. So yeah, if you hear something in the background, they cutting down trees. If damn near at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's about to be dark outside. What the fuck y'all still doing?
I just want to say that the skit before this song is absolutely great. That Kim and Cookie skit, I thought I was about to get my ass toe up.
Yeah,
That skit is funny,
yeah.
dog. You feel me? But this song has a very funny concept as it's scolding guys who, when they have sex with a woman, they only care about getting themselves off, and they're too selfish to care about the woman's orgasm. I know it sounds like a wild topic. Some people out there probably have this as the worst song on Stankonia, but to me, it's an entertaining song. As the very first song I listened to for this ranking, oh yeah, my intro to Let You Know sounded outrageously outdated. Vocals sounding hella faded, mixing had the production being louder than the vocals. I was like, my gosh, this is ancient. But the production was still dope. And since I've never been hip to early Andre 3000, I'm not used to him rapping gangsta stuff. He was on here talking about, I'll bust you in your mouth if you disrespect Atlanta and all that. And he did have a very weak line when he said, I got a lot of shit up on my mind. I wipe the boo-boo from my brain, then I finish up my rhyme. That's the first whack bar I've ever heard from Andre. Don't get it messed up though. This is a cool little intro to their very first album.
Oh yeah. Hey, that Idlewild movie, man. I may have to do a review. I'm gonna start 2024. I'm gonna start reviewing movies on my own. I'm not waiting for Prim no more. Prim ain't uploaded nothing in like 3 weeks. So yeah, and bro with glasses, he ain't really uploading nothing. I guess they all just taking a Christmas vacation, their Christmas hiatus, holiday hiatus, as you want to call it. Yeah, I'm finna start doing movies on my own. I understand it now. I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers, so I understand it now. Just don't show the scenes. As long as you don't show the scenes, or you could figure out a way to manipulate it so that way the copyright system don't hit you with it. I'm gonna just start doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely finna start doing it. I think Idlewild is definitely gonna probably be my first movie. Because there's a special connection between that movie and myself. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right back into it. Yeah, this was definitely a good song. This song at the end, because it starts off as a classical. It starts off as like a classical piano song from the 40s, and then when the beat switch come on, and Andre just go crazy, bro. Andre 3000 the GOAT, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Andre 3000 GOAT, the GOAT.
Truthfully, this song sounds like a The Love Below throwaway. Y'all know how The Love Below's intro, Love Hater, I mentioned in part 1, how it got that classical sound to it. It sounds like something you would hear when eating in a fancy restaurant. That is exactly what this song sounds like.
And to that beat switch
love
up.
Song over classical instrumentation. I'm more entertained by this over Love Hater though. When I Look Into Your Eyes, it's cool, but it has The Love Below Leftover written all over it.
Ooh!
This song is a mini junior version of So Fresh, So Clean. Just smooth player pimp rapping about how good the fellas look wearing crocodile shoes, fur coats, and whatnot.
And the bow tie.
I really love the end of the second verse where it goes,
bow tie. Bow tie.
We look fine. That part sounds hella smooth.
That, yeah.
This is the only Outkast song with a Killer Mike feature that I enjoy. If you've watched part 1, then you saw that I didn't fuck with Snapping and Trapping, Flip Flop Rock, and I damn sure didn't like Boost. But In Your Dreams, although I enjoy it, this is another track that's overwhelmingly taken over by the features. Big Boy has the first verse, and then you literally don't even hear his voice for the rest of the song. And there's still 2.5 minutes left. And also, I don't think the chorus and the verses are even about the same topic. What Janelle Monáe is singing about has nothing to do with what Big Boy and Killer Mike are rapping about.
We just can't be amazed, even if you pull the pin from your hand grenade.
This song features one of my least favorite Andre 3000 verses ever. I really don't think his verse was good on this song.
Yeah, I would say this. I don't even think this is one of their best songs. But I mean, hey man, music is subjective to the beholder, man. Music is subjective to the beholder, my brother. I understand, but me personally, I don't like this song. Me personally, I just don't like this song.
The sound effects on his voice was cool, but what he was actually saying felt all over the place.
Yeah.
And not as clever as his lyrics usually are.
Yeah.
Everybody else did better than him. Witch Doctor's weak ass actually came through with a cool hook. Be Real had a better verse than Andre. And then Big Boy, woo! Low pole Vogues on swole with their carriage lamps. Diamond tuck for
I only like Andre part. I only like Andre, not a Big Boy part.
I'm so glad Andre has the first verse so that I can skip straight past his. This song 100% could have been on their first album. I went into AT Aliens expecting a completely different subject matter because everything I read about this project was saying how they wanted to go in a different route than what they did on Southern Playalistic. I guess the only slight difference is the production. I like the track, but for this to be the first song on their second album, everything about this says it could have been on their first album. Big Boy got cooked by Andre too. Like seriously, out of the 4 verses on this song, the best 2 verses were both of the ones by Andre.
Yeah.
This is essentially the first religious song on their albums. They both rap about everything from lust, violence, drugs, rap lyrics being blamed for increasing destruction and the powers that be being corrupted. But even with all that, they hope that their faith in God never wanes and that they can always count on him. There's a woman named Andrea Martin that sings the hook and she isn't credited, but just know she sounds beautiful on this track.
Hey, Prototype is that shit.
Prototype being the final song released as a single for the Love Below album. The other singles on this album are so much better that I'm actually surprised he even bothered releasing this as a single. Hey Ya and Roses are much better than this. Prototype is a really smooth song about Andre capturing that euphoric feeling of being in love, so it's an enjoyable listen, but honestly, it's one of the weakest songs that they've released as a radio record.
Losing my life.
Admittedly, by the time I got to She Lives in My Lap, I realized that The Love Below was one of the best albums I've ever heard in terms of the theme that it's about. The story of the album that's woven between every song is actually very interesting to read into. The Love Below doesn't fall off until the second half. That first half, even if not every song is crazy good, the concepts are still interesting and the songs are nice enough.
I wanna get into you. I don't want no girlfriend.
I'ma say it right now. Some people could totally look at this as a problematic, misogynistic song. The whole track is about just wanting to smash a woman and not wanting to date her and not take her seriously. Thus, I just want to get into you, like get inside of you. There's a line in his second verse that's wild as hell. In the first verse, he talked about his views on women back when he was a freshman in high school. And then in the second verse, he's talked about now that he done graduated, he hasn't really changed. And he says, now that I'm a graduate, she still gotta have it. School days are over, so spike the punch and you can stab it.
Hey,
Spiking drinks to get a girl's draws is not cool, bro. Per usual, Cujo's ass didn't need to be on this track. Sleepy Brown sings the hook perfectly, and the song sounds fine with just him and Big Boy. I don't know why Sleepy Brown doesn't get credited for some of these tracks, man. This song, Crumbling Herb, West Savannah, Into You, to name a few. This man be the best. Hell, So Fresh So Clean. This man be the best parts about some Outkast songs, but he's hardly ever listed as a feature. He's pretty much the hidden third member of the group. This track is about being careful what path in life you choose once you leave the hood.
Well, technically, according to Big Boy, Sleepy Brown is technically the third unofficial member of the group. So they kind of don't credit him. They kind of just throw him in. Big Boy and them said he's technically part of Outkast. They say Outkast pretty much includes Sleepy Brown. So technically he is credited, but it's official unofficial. You know what I'm saying? He's officially unofficially credited. Because Big Boy has said in plenty of interviews that Sleepy Brown is technically the third member of the group, but he just don't appear on a lot of songs.
Because one wrong turn, you can end up right back in the ghetto and being lost in the sauce. I'ma keep it 100 because I'm an honest person. If it wasn't for Sleepy Brown on the hook, I honestly wouldn't care for this song. This track has a really cool message about carving your own lane in life instead of living by the expectations of other people and doing what your family or people in your neighborhood want you to do. It's an encouraging track for everyone, telling them whatever you want to be in life, strive to be that, and don't live a life to make someone else happy. If you're strong enough to handle all the hardships, you're going to be fine through it all.
Facts.
Another dub for the solo Andre 3000 songs column. What I'm about to say applies to this whole album, but I want to highlight it in this specific song. In a time in hip hop where everyone was rapping gangster lyrics and having bitches and being materialistic, this is why Andre 3000 is considered to have moved the needle so much in music. This entire track is about how rare it is to find a woman that really cares about you and makes you feel better. So if you do find a woman like that, you need to preserve her and make sure you never let her go. Because
Facts.
if you lose her, it's a high chance you're never going to find another woman like her. For Andre 3000 to be considered a rapper and he made a song like this in the early 2000s, yeah, that was definitely inspirational.
I'm dying to love, dying to play.
The very first time I heard this song, y'all should have seen the reaction I had. This production played for 45 seconds until Andre finally started singing. And it's a slow ass 45 seconds. The first time I played this, I went, damn nigga, come on. This sounds like funeral music. I do enjoy the song though, singing about hopelessness and despair and having desires to live a fulfilling life. I'll put it to you like this here though. This is another Idlewild song that hits harder and makes more sense if you watch the movie after seeing what Andre's character Percival goes through. I know some of y'all are probably watching this and hearing me say that and going, bro, I'm not about to watch that shit just to listen to this album. Trust me, y'all, a few songs on this album make more sense if you watch and understand the movie.
Bro, Idlewild is really good. I don't get the hate towards Idlewild. Idlewild is a really good movie. I don't know where that hate comes from for Idlewild.
Movie first. This song is long as hell. Y'all thought the start of Dying to Live was ridiculous. Andre does not start singing until 6 minutes into this song. A Bad Note is not meant to be a song to listen to. This track is more of a score, something that would be playing in the background of a movie while the events on screen are really sad and somber. When Andre sings, he repeats the same line over and over and over, which are essentially him spreading optimism and to look at all negative things as a positive and a learning lesson. He pulled the DJ Screw vocals out too. Instead of just normally singing, a bad note ain't a bad note if it's a good note, he's all like, a bad note ain't a bad note if it's a good note. Fortunately for him, all of these instruments sound really nice together, so I can let all of this slide for now. This is the final song on the Idlewild album too, but there's a song in the Fire tier from Idlewild that I think would have been more fitting as the final track. I'll call it out when I play it.
Baby, take off your cool.
You can just feel from this track and then the one before this, My Favorite Things on this album, that it was the end of the project. Because My Favorite Things was just instruments playing for 5 minutes, and then this track with Norah Jones barely has any words in it, and it's mostly an instrumental break too. Say It Instrumental is a really nice guitar, plus Andre and Norah singing sounds nice on here. If you haven't noticed, 7 of the past 9 songs that I've talked about have all been songs with Andre 3000, but not Big Boy on there. The exceptions being Into You and Spaghetti Junction. If you've watched part 1, you heard the part where I said after Stankonia, Big and Andre were hardly ever on the same song together, and that they have a lot of solo records. And I'll say, when it comes to Andre's solo songs, a lot of them were just nice. Like, they were okay. Outside of maybe 4 or 5 songs, whenever Andre made a song without Big, I wasn't blown away by anything.
I don't appreciate the decent tier, bruh.
The entire track is them rapping.
Hey, real talk, I don't appreciate the decent tier, bruh. Come on now, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, this is an elite song. This is an elite Outkast song, bruh. This ain't no decent song. This is an elite Outkast song right here, bro. This is top tier right here.
About how women who have sex with a lot of men are not respected, calling them bitches and skanks, how it's their fault if they have sex with a man that doesn't even know their name, all of that. Andre specifically says how he wants a woman that will be pure and be his queen, but he can't help but be discouraged when he sees how many hoes are out there. In the times that we're in now, I feel some people will have an issue with this content, but it still sounds like a pretty smooth track for me.
What? How's this decent? Come on, man. Come on, man. I need to get my phone so I can do my sound effects. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Ain't no way you say it. This is arguably their top 5. This is in their top 5. If we being honest, Elevators, me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on foes. Coming up, slamming Cadillac. This is top 5 in their catalog. How is this the decent? There's no way you leaving this at decent, bro. This is elite. This is the top of the top. This is the creme de la creme, okay? This is top 5, and it's not 5.
There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What makes this song legendary is the hook and the final verse by Andre. Both of Dre's verses kill Big's verses to me. The meaning of this song, period, is dope. Coming from the trenches, from the basement to the top floor, and want to bring the listener along with them through that success. The reason that this is in the decent tier, and y'all can call me crazy, other than the hook and Dre's final verse, the rest of the song is nothing that crazy to me. Literally, the first 3 verses of this song are just aight. And even with this jungle, forest, wilderness sounding production, this song all around is just decent and not really a fire song to me.
To the niggas that be holding the wall, fuck y'all, get the flow, start shaking it all, it's y'all.
Melo's second verse did not need to be on this song. I don't know who told this nigga he was special enough to have the final verse on the Speaker Box album. But Last Call is just a cool track about getting drunk, partying, having a good time. Forget all the lame niggas that be in the club posted up, got their arms folded, fitted, pulled down, and the haters they be scoping. Take your ass home if you're not gonna join the party and dance. Here we are, the fire tier. These are the best of the best songs that Outkast have ever made, in my opinion. Leave a comment letting me know what songs you have in your fire tier and what do you think Outkast's very best tracks are. We have 34 songs to discuss, and Outkast deserves the title of the best rap group of all time when it comes to these 34 songs.
Yeah.
Okay, so in part 1, I said how the AT-Aliens album only has 3 good songs on it, and everything else was just aight. I'm going to show what those 3 songs are right now.
Wow.
13th Floor Growing Old was certainly one of them.
You said the AT-Aliens album wasn't good? Come on, man. You putting out some controversial statements, my brother. Wait. Stop. Wait, wrong button. What the fuck? you putting out some controversial statements there, my brother. You said that it's only 3 good songs on this album, bro. I mean, well, like I said, music is subjective. Music is subjective to the beholder who listens. It's subjective to whoever listens to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people understand it, some people don't understand it. Some people understand the deeper meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about this one, bro. I think you might have to go back and revisit this. I mean, at best you could say it was 10, but just 3? You man, you probably need to go back and revisit this, brother. You probably might need revisit it twice, and I guarantee you'll see why.
Just get lost in how soothing this song sounds. Production is top tier. It was interesting to hear Andre have a "I can't take it no more" response to other rappers. Throughout this album, he said a few times that other rappers are whack and are just making easily digestible music to get a hit, and they don't really care about saying anything meaningful for the culture. But he's going to just let them do their own thing and not complain about it. But on the first verse here, he instantly went, "Nah, man, y'all disrespecting the culture." And he doubles down on his "the South got something to say" statement, letting people know that Outkast gonna forever be real hip hop.
Hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
Classic.
Yes.
I would be
Yes.
very surprised if someone told me that they thought this was a bad track. Fantastic production, catchy hook. All 4 verses are dope. You can't ask for anything else. This is easily the best title track they've ever had on the album too. This song is better than Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music, better than Equimini, and better than Stankonia Stank Love. Witch Doctor's hook was actually enjoyable on here. This was a huge improvement from his hook on Over the Woods. Due to ATLiens having so many mid songs, I was hella glad when I came across ET because I went, finally, another good track. This song encompasses the meaning of this album perfectly, and it does it way better than a lot of other songs on this project. Y'all can disagree all y'all want to. 13th Floor Growing Old, ATLiens, and ET are the only fire songs on this album in my opinion.
Chronometrophobia.
This is hands down one of the most slept on songs Andre has ever made. Chronometrophobia is the fear of clocks and watches, but Andre is more so singing about chronophobia, which is the fear of time itself, as in people who get anxious and afraid when they feel they're running low on time to do something. I don't know how he blundered the words like this, but it's still an interesting topic. The same people who are afraid of being failures and are afraid that their life isn't going to amount to anything are the same ones that are sitting around moping and not making any moves to work hard. There's not a lot of time in the world, so if you do have a fear of not having enough time to get things done, that's literally the exact reason why you should be getting up and taking advantage of your opportunities before you lose them. Ugh, I wish this song was longer, man, because it's actually very disappointing.
Yeah,
that the
it's
chorus
too
only plays
short.
once, and it's only a little over 2 minutes.
It's too short.
There are two artists that are not credited as features on this song, but they're clearly here, and that's Backbone, who has the first verse, and Cool Breeze, who has the final third verse. This track is a much better version of the Cater song from ATLiens. They're both about the same thing, but Slump sounds much better. I'm strictly trusting Dirty Dirty, go represent it to the TED Top. Hearing that this song was recorded for their debut album doesn't surprise me at all. Everything about this song has Southern Playalistic vibes. The production and the subject matter is something you would hear on there for sure. The song is super simplistic on Big Boy's childhood, so don't expect any crazy bars. And I actually don't mind that Andre wasn't on here. Big Boy and Sleepy Brown made a really smooth track on their own. Nah, nah, nah.
Yeah.
The rapping that Andre did on the fourth verse, although this song is still fire, it would have been even more fire if he did that on the whole track. Those first three verses where he's speaking from his characterization of Cupid is a cool concept and all, but since he's just normally talking instead of singing or rapping, it makes me just want those parts to be over to get right back to the chorus, because this chorus sounds amazing.
Vibrate higher.
What I said earlier when I was discussing Take Off Your Cool in a decent tier, and I said Andre only had about 5 solo songs that blew me away with how good they are, outside of obvious ones like Hey Ya and Roses, tracks like Vibrate are what I mean when I say that. This song is so good, and I recommend this to anyone who wants to hear Andre by himself. This song sounds immaculate, whether you have it on in the background or if you're directly paying attention to it. A track about expressing your own self-individuality and not being afraid to embrace the love below in your time of need. So, Ghetto Music and Knowing are the only 2 songs on Speakerbox where Andre 3000 makes a vocal appearance. And I was so glad that I enjoyed Knowing, because I was going to be so hurt if Andre went 0 for 2 on this album. His singing grew on me, honestly, because at first I thought it was ridiculous, but I can't help it. Brothers on the block, no win. Sisters at the crib, no win. Preachers at the church, no win. But still get by. Bro, I like this one. And Big Boy told a great message about how when you fall on hard times in life, be careful not to choose a dangerous lifestyle just to make some fast cash, because sometimes that's just gonna make your entire situation worse.
You got mail.
I am not a fan of Big Rube's poems. I'm really not. I like Liberation, but I always skip the rest of the song after Erykah Badu's verse is over, because I don't want to hear Big Rube. His poem fits the theme of talking about freedom and self-righteousness, but he's not even credited on the song for some reason. My boy Rollo Goodlove, though, CeeLo Green, sounded fantastic on here. If you've never heard this song, I suggest playing it at least to hear CeeLo's part. His part over these drums and cymbals sounded amazing.
Yeah.
There are 2 songs in Outkast's discography that are the ultimate motivation songs that Outkast has. Humble Bumble sees Dre, Boy, and Erica all singing and rapping about how you can't let life get you down, and anytime obstacles come your way, you gotta have the willpower and discipline to work through it if you want to get to where you want to go. Unhappy is pretty similar to Humble Mumble, like very similar. The entire track is about saying how life is going to have several hardships, from financial troubles, falling out with family members, and many other things. But it's up to you to make the most of it. This song isn't as motivational as Humble Mumble. This is more so a you might as well enjoy life before you die type of song. But it sounds great either way. The other ultimate motivation song that I was talking about when I mentioned Humble Mumble is something that all of you should have heard before.
Facts. Come on, man. If your life pass by, you need to get up, get out and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I.
Subject matters in rap, like telling people that they can make it through the struggle if they believe and work hard enough and don't behave as a victim. And that's exactly what Outkast and Goody Mob did in this song. No excuses should be made by anybody. If you got the drive and determination to do something, then you're gonna get to where you want to go. CeeLo has the best verse in this song to me.
Yeah,
So the opening verse with this chorus is a legendary combination.
I don't get why they changed. I heard that they had a sampling issue, so the beat has switched up. So now the beat is officially switched up. Like you can't. Well, you can still listen to the older version of it, but this version right here, I think they had like a sampling issue recently that forced them to go with the alternate version, which is the one y'all hear right now. But y'all know the original Players Ball, how it went. I think it went doom 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 doom. No. That's it's beginning to look like what? Yeah. The original one had like a funky bass line to it. It was like do 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 do. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, they said they had like a sampling problem recently, so they just swapped the OG version that we've been hearing all our lives for this version right here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still sounds good, but I'm so used to the other one that it would take me some time to get used to the newer one. I hate that they had to go through that with the sampling and motherfuckers coming out. I hate when people do that too. They wait 30, 40, 50 fucking years just to come after a fucking song. Like, why you let it sit for that long and then now all of a sudden it's a problem now. I hate when people do that.
Outkast made the perfect call having this be a single from their debut album, because this is easily a case of a single being one of the best songs. I actually had no idea that this was originally a Christmas record that was on a Christmas album. But when they released it and the song got more popular, they edited some of the lyrics to make it less obvious that it's about the holidays. There's still some lines in here that make it clear that the setting of the track is about the holidays, but still, when I found that out, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, come on, man. Woo!
I actually had to
niggas killing niggas, they don't understand.
I'm
just crumbling herb.
It came off like he was trying too hard.
Just crumbling herb.
But
hey man, this my song right here. This what I used to listen to back in the day, man. Real talk. This is what I used to listen to back in the day, man. When I was smoking, you know, so I was in high school, and I was smoking that weed. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking that weed, drinking that wine, wasting your time, gang banging, gang banging. Oh my God. Man, if y'all don't fix y'all janky ass car, don't swear at that bullshit, man. We over here doing work. Y'all disrespected, bro. But nah, this definitely used to be my theme song of high school, bro. When I was smoking on that ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? When your boy was smoking on that ooh wee back in high school, man. I'm not proud of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm not proud of it either. You know what I'm saying? I was doing drugs and shit like that. I was only smoking weed though. I know a lot of people be like, weed ain't no fucking drug. I mean, it's not, but it is. Cause technically it's a heal. It's a heal. It does heal. And they have found other ways to make it. Yeah, so technically it's not, but it is. But yeah, that was my stoner pothead days when I was in high school. After I think I did that shit all the way up till I was like 20. Because when I turned 20, I just realized that I just be wasting money on bullshit. And then I'm just wasting money to burn my lungs. Pause. I've just been wasting $20 on bags of some of this weed. They say it's loud, but it's really that Reggie. You know what I'm saying? If you want that good shit, you got to go to Cali or you got to go to Denver. You know what I'm saying? You got to go where the weed is legal. If you really want that good shit, other than that, niggas gonna be handing you Reggie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing but burning my lungs. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Burning my lungs, you know what I'm saying? Wasting $10 every time I get some money. I started feeling like an actual drug fiend. You know what I'm saying? So I just stopped. Plus I was having paranoia issues too. Yeah, we do give you paranoia. So there's that as well. So I just stopped smoking. But this was definitely my theme song of my stoner years.
I got around to it. And luckily the rest of the song sounds good anyway. This was a YOLO track before YOLO was a thing. The road is a crazy place.
Just crumbling
there. Roll that spliff.
Niggas
smoke and have a good time before you're
niggas,
gone.
they don't understand. Hey!
One of the smoothest tracks on this whole album, man. This song has much better production than a lot of the other ones on this project. Both Dre and Boy are spitting about how they became the way they are and question how people would end up if they had the upbringing that they did. This track, Players Ball, Get Up.
That's why I say, this is my controversial take. That's why I say Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music is their best album in my personal opinion. Listen, I love their whole discography is unmatched. Their whole discography is unmatched. It's fucking solid. Matter of fact, fuck solid. Shit is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? That shit is immaculate. That's one thing I will say. They shit is immaculate. Outkast discography is immaculate, but I just, me personally, I just feel like Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music, it just hit different to me. It's just an album I can go back to, and there could honestly be no skips with this. Like, it's rare when an album can just not have skips. And me personally, this album has no skips. I just love the playalistic flow. I just love the smooth, funky beats. Bro, this just me personally. I feel like this is their best album. Was their first album? Me personally.
Get Out and Crumbling Herb are all back to back on this track list, and all four of them are the best songs on the album.
Aquemini is second though.
The meaning of this song is magnificent. The entire track is the duo, mostly Andre, responding to the criticism they got for making AT Aliens. A lot of their Day One fans felt that they strayed away from making the hood pimp music like on their first album. Andre was being called weird, and people was thinking he was on drugs or even gay because of his fashion sense and because he wanted to rap about conscious stuff all the time. So Andre gets on this song and pretty much says, look, the fact that y'all have an issue with me making music about free will, personality and the betterment of my fellow black people, and y'all would rather hear music about bitches, hoes, and nice cars, that says way more about y'all than it does about me.
Facts.
So maybe y'all are the ones that's on the bullshit. This is the only good opening song that Outkast has, in my opinion. Although my intro to Let You Know and Two Dope Boys in the Cadillac were in this video, they were both in the decent tier. I think they're just straight. Return of the G from Equimini is the only time Outkast has started an album on a good song. I have seen this song be called the #1 greatest song in Outkast's whole discography, and I will never argue with anybody who thinks that. This song is marvelous and deserves every ounce of praise that it gets. Also, let me say that I'm just talking about the album version with Outkast only. I haven't listened to the one with Slick Rick because I didn't want to. I didn't come here for him. Once I saw that the radio version and the music video version had Rick, but the album version didn't, I went, all right, bet. Let me listen to the album version. Perfect excuse to skip his verse then. One of the bounciest and smoothest songs, not just by Outkast.
I don't think it even needs to be said. This song top 2 and it's not 2. I don't care what nobody say. This is the greatest Outkast song of all time. I don't care what anybody say. It's top 2 and it's not 2. Stop playing with me, dog. Come on, man. Ain't nobody do me. I'm just so fresh, so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh, so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody do me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and clean. Oh, we are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. My sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. Whoa, I got it fucking automatic. Ooh, gotta go create it in the attic. We are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. Sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. Whoa, ooh. Come on, man.
Yes, but in hip hop, period. So Fresh and So Clean has always been one of the best songs to put on when you're feeling your freshest and you're just oozing self-confidence. I will say honestly that Andre's bridge is way better than his verse. I don't really like his verse, but that and we are the coolest
motherfuckers on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic.
Have y'all ever heard the remix to this song with Snoop Dogg? I remember I first heard it on Volume 4 of the And One mixtape. The production is very different and honestly, it's one of the weakest remixes to a classic track. The original is so much better.
Yeah. Okay.
From the title alone, I had zero clue what this song could have been about, but that kind of added to my enjoyment. This being a whole song about if you have a lot of fancy stuff, money, cars, and clothes, you can show it off, but you have to do it in strong moderation. Because the more and more you brag about the nice stuff you own, the more evil people out there are going to want to take your shit from you. You can't flaunt all the money you have every day and then get surprised that you got robbed. So make your money in silence. Great lesson to teach for a song. A political song by Solo Big Boy is something I was not expecting to be this good. I am glad that this song had a beat switch though, because that first part with the tick, tick, boom, tick, tick, boom. I would have been very disappointed if the whole thing sounded like that. But Mr. DJ switched the beat up and Big just started lashing out at the Bush administration and about how he's always going to give his listeners food for thought with his lyrics. Easily one of the best songs on Speakerbox.
Why are we here?
This song is directly after War on the Speakerbox track list, and I feel the same way about this one as I did with that one in regards to the subject matter. A Solo Big Boy song about turning your life to Christ and having strong faith in the Lord when times get hard. I didn't think this would be this enjoyable. Even if you're not religious, you gotta admit that this song sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Come on, it's obvious. But I gotta put it in top 10.
Said that this song was made.
And the only reason why I gotta put this song in top 10 and I can't put it in the top 5 of their discography is for one reason only. They played the shit out this goddamn song. Every fucking time you turned on the radio. 1, 2, 3, go, my baby, no man around. You changed to the next radio station. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let. You just turn the fucking radio off. Or if you had a computer, you had LimeWire, you was good, cause then you could turn the radio off and then you just put that CD in and then you could listen to your shit. But oh my god, bro, when I say they played the shit out of this song, they played the shit out. This song had a 3-year span where they spammed the fuck out of this song on the radio for 3 fucking years, bro. I'm talking about the pop stations, the R&B stations, the hip hop stations, all 3 of them for 3 fucking years. They played the shit out this song to the point where to this day, I still can't even really listen to this song in its entirety, bro. I'm sorry, but I can't, bro. I cannot listen to this song in its entirety because of how over fucking saturated this song got fucking played for 3 fucking years straight, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't. I still get PTSD to this day. It's been 20 fucking years. 20 fucking years and I still get PTSD from hearing this fucking song. Cause they overplayed the shit out of this fucking song on the radio, bro. That's the only reason why I can say it's top 10. It would be top 5, but they played the shit out this fucking song for me, bro. Oh my god. Every time you turn on the fucking radio, 1, 2, 3, go, my please make it stop! Please! Please! Oh my god, please! Oh, please!
That's a big game, man. What more do you want from me?
I kept getting PTSD from this fucking song, bro. Please stop playing this fucking song. Please. Oh, y'all just don't understand, bro. Y'all just don't understand, bro. Oh, y'all just don't understand, bro. Y'all just don't understand, bro. Oh my god, y'all don't understand, bro. How bad this shit was, bro.
To this day. To this day. To this day.
Please stop playing this fucking song. I was like, please, they overplayed the shit out this song, bro. I was ready to, oh my god, I almost threw my radio out the window one day, bro. I almost threw my radio out the window one day just because they played this fucking song. And I didn't want to hear this fucking song. They got through playing some Chris Brown. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Yeah, I can run it, run it. It's your man. What the fuck? Because they was playing the shit out of that song too. But that's when Chris Brown first started because he was hot. Then I was like, and then, you know what I'm saying, normally the DJ would intervene at the end of the song. But no, they just went to the next song without the DJ. And it was like, 1, 2, 3, go, my baby, don't please stop. Please. The PTSD. Please. Wait, what the hell? And they overplayed the shit out of that song too, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's on fire. I don't care. They playing basketball. Oh man, but nah, like I just gotta keep it real, bro. They played the shit out this fucking song, bro. Oh my god.
A whole 3 years before it was released. Sitting on a song for 3 years and it goes on to be one of the biggest hits of your career is incredible. Hey Ya also became the flagship song of people saying, oh, the song sounds happy, but it's actually about a sad, depressing topic. Literally any YouTube video that's made about songs you didn't know had dark meanings, people always bring up Hey Ya. Since the track is about people staying together out of desperation and fear of being alone, not because they actually still love each other. This is easily one of the most magnificent songs Andre has made.
This song don't get the love that it should get, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, this song don't get the love that it deserves, bro. I'm telling you, because between So Fresh and So Clean and Miss Jackson, this one always gets lost in the shuffle. I understand why, cause I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize. Like, I understand it. Then you got So Fresh and So Clean, which, let's be real.
That's why he's everything. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
But this song always gets lost in the shuffle, and this is a banger right here.
There are so many different genre elements in one song here.
Facts.
EDM, funk, gospel, and of course hip hop. B.O.B. has rightfully been praised as a very influential song. The up-tempo vibe from the start instantly gets you hooked in. The guitar solo with the singing, the flows from the both of them, don't pull the thing out unless you plan to bang. This song is amazing and always has been.
Come on, man.
Another iconic
I am for Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion
The
times.
juxtaposition of this song has always been one of the best.
This is top 10. This top 5. This top 5. I could put it in top 5. But man, this is one of them other songs that was starting to give me PTSD. But they stopped playing it. They stopped playing it. Because when Hey Ya came out, they immediately stopped playing this song. Because they was playing the shit out of this song too. Oh my God, bro. I swear to God, bro. They played the shit out of this song too, but thank God Hey Ya came along and stopped the streak, the madness that was this right here, bro. I'm telling y'all, dog. This right here, this song right here, almost gave me PTSD, but they stopped playing it because of Hey Ya. They never stopped playing Hey Ya. They still will randomly play that song. Like, y'all know Kiss FM. Well, I don't know what Kiss FM is in y'all city, but I know in Milwaukee, it's 103.7 Kiss FM. 1, 2, 3, go! Ah, please! But man, when this song first came out, I don't know what I can't even tell you, bro. They played this song to the fucking ground, bro. Every time you turned on the fucking radio, every time you turned on BET, every time you turned on MTV, bro. Every fucking channel, every fucking radio station, everywhere you went. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Me and your daughter got something going on. You say it's pup love. We say it's full grown. Come on, man. A great song. Great fucking song. But the PTSD I was getting from this fucking song, because they played the shit out of this fucking song. Thank God Hey Ya came along, bro. Because, oh my God. Who knows? I would probably not even want to even hear this song. Like I said, I still can't listen to Hey Ya to this day, bro. Because of just the PTSD alone from just them playing that shit constantly over and over and over and over again. Just like I can't listen to Lose Yourself. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it, you better not. I can't listen to that song either. Because they played the shit out of that song too, bro. It's like if the radio plays a song constantly and it still to this day they keep playing that shit. Another song too that I really can't listen to, but I've been able to tolerate it. Is fucking Yeah by Usher. Remember? Do 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 do. Trying to get me, yeah. And my fun, I'm gonna get here. Take that and rewind it back. Lil Jon got the fees and make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ah, man, I can tolerate it now. I can tolerate it, but it's not. It's just something I cannot listen to on a consistent basis, bro. I'm still sick to my stomach about that fucking song. It's just fatigue, bro. Certain songs that got over fucking played just have this bad fatigue to it, bro. Like, Hey Y'all, Lose Yourself, and Yeah, those are like the three songs I get PTSD fatigue from. I get fatigue and I get PTSD from them, bro, because they won't stop playing these fucking songs. I understand they're timeless. They're timeless classics. I get it. But dog, that's the thing now. They're classics. Please play them on a throwback Thursday. Play them songs on a Thursday. Play them songs Saturday night when people going out. Don't play that shit. Don't play that shit like it's still 2003, 2004. Please, for the love of God, please.
For the love of God! For the love of God! Please! Damn!
Please, for the love of God, stop playing these fucking songs, bro. I'm getting real sick and tired of hearing these fucking songs, and it's been over 20 fucking years. Come on.
Keep that guy on, Manuel. What more do you want from me? Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, dog. I don't want to hear this shit no more. It's been 20 years. Y'all been oversaturating these fucking songs. Please.
Things about it. Andre is talking from a more apologetic approach to the mother of his child and her mom, while Big Boy is speaking for the ones who have to go through the bullshit. The baby mom and her mother always got something to say about you and treat you like you a good for nothing dude. Like you're.
Yeah, I like Big Boy verse better. I understand Andre's verse, but Big Boy verse speaks volumes.
The sole reason why the relationship failed. Everything about this track has all.
And the key word about the key lyric to that song, it's a baby, not a paycheck. That's the main issue that goes on with. This is why I don't have kids. Because children these days are considered paychecks and not babies. If we make a baby, let's take care of the baby. Let's not make it into a, oh, you need to take care of your responsibilities as a man. You making it seem like you turning the child into a paycheck. I can't get jiggy with it. That's why I don't have kids. That's why I have enjoyed my 20s and I plan on enjoying my 30s.
Always been perfection.
Push that was. Everybody move to the. Wait.
This is another easy one. Like, come on, man. We all love this song. Although Organized Noise has produced a ton of great tracks for Outkast, the fact that this beat was made by Outkast themselves.
I gotta say this one is top. This one is top 2 and it's 2. Yeah, this is my top 2 favorite Outkast song. So Fresh, So Clean, and then this one right here. Like I said, Hey Y'all, motherfucking the artist storyteller, Crumbling Herb, Mrs. Jackson, B.O.B. Like, yo, I could put them in. I could put them at number 2 too, but I could put any of the songs at number 2, but. For me personally, it's this song right here. I just love this song. I love the beat. I always loved this song as a kid. I remember my mom got that Equimini album. She used to play that shit repeatedly. She used to let that shit just rock the whole album. She just let the whole album rock. I be sitting in the back seat of the car and shit. As soon as this song come on, I'm in that back seat. I'm in the back seat. I'm in my back seat on the little what you call it, a car seat. I was in my car seat in the back, just I don't even know the words. I was like push that wood, everybody move to the back of the wood. I'm sitting in the back singing the song. I'm just dancing and stuff, nodding my head because every time the song came on, this is my shit right here. As a kid, this was my shit right here. So it hits home with me because of the nostalgia, pretty much. As a kid, I love the songs. As an adult, I still enjoy the song, so that's why it's top 2 and it's number 2.
And it's one of the best sounding beats they've ever had. Is a huge plus. This is one of their best comfort songs. Like, you immediately get in a better feel good mood when you hear Rosa Parks.
Facts.
Synthesizer is the 4th song on Aquemini, and I must say, before this point, Big Boi has already been getting washed on some tracks, but Synthesizer is a whole nother
disrespect.
level. Dre and Big Boi's verses are so goddamn different that Big Boi shouldn't even have been on this song. This should have been an Andre and George Clinton only track. Big wasn't bad, his verse was just super generic compared to the whole theme and what Andre was discussing. Andre and George are singing and rapping about how the world is becoming more and more artificial and science fiction is starting to blend in with reality to the point where the idea of a quote-unquote regular human being is getting misconstrued because of things like plastic surgery, cloning, and many other makeshift inventions. And then Big Boi at the very beginning is just, yeah, I'm that nigga from East Point. I'm here to spit that real Southern shit. Ain't nobody gonna ever be able to play me. Like, Synthesizer is fire, but Big Boi got washed so bad that I honestly believe his verse didn't need to be on this song.
Yeah, we reign, supreme, dungeon kings.
This rock and roll production is incredible, dog. I had a stink face the entire time I listened to this song.
Yeah.
These guitars are so lovely. The piano that's at the beginning of Big Boi's verse, I was like, damn, this is a cold way to end off this album. By this point, Outkast have always ended their albums on great songs. The only albums they have that don't end on great songs are Stankonia, Speakerbox, and Ottawa. But I recommend checking out Chunky Fire for the production alone.
Maybe you know her.
Oh man. Yeah, this was a good ass outro right here.
Call Tyrone on the phone while you.
Man, I understand that the Art of Storytelling Part 1 is an incredible storytelling song by the group, but if you want to hear another great storytelling track, you have to play this one.
Yeah.
The final song on the entire Speakerbox Love Below project sees Andre taking us through his early Southern Playalistic days, the ATLian days, how he was going through his lifestyle changes mentally, and then of course dealing with Erica on and on Badu. It has such a vintage feel to it, hearing 2003 Andre go through the memories of 96 and 97 Andre. Sometimes the production has this spooky, haunted hallways, ghouls, and goblins sound to it, which I don't like. If you hear the song, you'll know exactly which effects I'm talking about. But to hell with that, it's a great song regardless.
Roses really smell like boo. Yeah, roses really smell like boo.
For me to say it until now. Roses is my favorite Outkast song of all time. It always has been.
Hey,
throughout my entire life, there is no.
I'm with you, bro. It's in my top 5. It's in my top 5 and it's number 5. For me personally, it's top 5 and it's number 5.
No song these fellas have made that has moved me as much as Roses. I love everything about this song. Caroline.
She's
This
the
song being
reason
right
for
after
the
Hey Ya on the
word,
track list
bitch.
just adds to it. This is one of
I hope
the
you
greatest
spade on the way to the
songs
trumpet.
on the album. What happens when the dope gets low, bitch,
Crash,
you
crash,
no way.
crash.
I love this song a lot.
Into a ditch.
This entire song explores infidelity in a marriage, but it more so admits that the guy is the one that's at fault, and it's he that's stepping out. Even though he has a healthy wife and children at home, the man is even asking his wife on the bridge, oh, I'm trying to be a changed man, but it's hard because I've been like this, man. Just bear with me.
Yeah.
It's very fitting because Big Boi's character in the movie was a serial cheater. Peaches is a great song, man. Shout out to Scar and Sleepy for adding the groovy vocals to it.
Say hey, baby. Say hey, baby.
Scar sounds absolutely motherfucking fantastic on
Yes.
this chorus. There is no way Anybody in the
Where
world can
you
listen to this
at?
chorus on this song and
Just
say
don't
Scar didn't
know.
sound good.
But it's
heart's
like a marching band.
I'm a fan in the stands. Come on,
Hey,
the entire meaning of the
baby.
song
Say
about how
hey,
music can bring
baby.
people of all walks of life together
You
fits
and me
perfectly
is
with
like
the
a
marching
musical
band production,
masterpiece.
because that's what a marching band can typically
Come on,
do.
man.
Everyone gets together and cheers on a band when they're performing because there's so much passion and fun involved in the event. Way before listening to this album, I've always heard how Morris Brown was one of the best songs on here, and now I completely see why people love it.
Exactly.
It hurts me to say this final line though. Sleepy Brown did not need to be on here. He was actually kind of ruining the verses every time he showed up. Riding in the Cadillac, beating like speed it up. I actually don't like those parts.
I didn't really mind it.
Okay, if you notice, this was 3 fire songs in a row that had Scar and Sleepy Brown on it. These two fellas feature on these 3 tracks from Outer Wild, and all 3 tracks are great. To this day, this is the final song that Outkast have ever released. It's been 17 years since The Train was released, and they never put out another single. The sad thing and the most beautiful thing about The Train is that it feels like the very last song someone would make. Big Boy taking us from him being a youngin' and having his daughter, losing his auntie, and even throughout all of that, he has found a great friend in Andre, made successful rap albums, and he has achieved his dreams. Throughout the song, they're singing, "Now it's time for me to go. It's time for me to spread my wings and say goodbye." Even though Andre 3000 is not on here, it's very eerie that this is the last song they ever released. It's a very mature record, and this should have been the final song on Outer Wild instead of A Bad Note.
Hey.
This song is absolutely lovely. This is one of the best produced tracks by Big Boy. He got on the 1s and 2s and was not playing when it comes to Reset. Deborah Killings, the same woman that was singing on 13th Floor Growing Old, is the same one singing on here, and it's beautiful as always. I had to start the fire tier with her and end it with her. Cujo and Rollo Goodlove have talked about how they were going through hard times in their life around the time the song was made, and so this song just touches them both in the heart deeply, and you can hear it in their verses. Reset is amazing, one of the best songs on Speakerbox, one of the best songs Outkast have made overall.
Alto, alto, alto.
Go outro. Come on, G. But anyways, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Yeah, we gonna do the worst because you supposed to do the worst. So I fucked up the order, but I wanted to get the best ones out the way because I wanted to feel good before I go take my nap, before I go to work. So yeah, Amiri, I did this video. I'm waiting on the Tupac video. You said you gonna hit me up when the Tupac video come out. I'm waiting, brother. I'm waiting. Better not disappoint. Cause I'll be damned. But I'll be damned if you do. No, I'll just play. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing, brother. Anyways, though, make sure y'all go subscribe to Amiri, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Matter of fact, let me put it up right here. I don't even think y'all can really fucking see that shit. Hopefully y'all can see it. But yeah, man, go subscribe to the boy Amiri, man. Tell him I sent you. Like I said, he showed love over here, so we gonna show that love right back. I'm waiting on that Tupac video. Whenever you get that thing up and rolling, we own it, brother. We own it. But yeah, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next video. Next time we come back to this, we gonna do the worst ones because technically it was all in order. But let's be real. We want the best. We want the best of the best of the best. All right. So yeah. Especially when it comes to Outkast. But anyways, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all next video. Till then, peace out.